3.
Hey guys, DanTheWolfman, theCombatSystem.com, CatchJitsu, teaching you some real catch wrestling RCW, the double wrist lock, aka Kimura. It was known as the double wrist lock in Udigarami way before a guy named Kimura carnivaled and traveled to Brazil and beat Helio and broke his arm with it. Anyway, double wrist lock, various ways of doing it. I have a special way in half guard, I have a rocker way, I probably won't get to that today. But typical way, I'm just going to grab and make my double wrist lock grip. As far as thumbless, no one's ever broken my thumb. I've been grappling 20 years. Grab that sucker in reality, grab it, and then maybe thumbless on top. I don't have to do this, even if I was bottom and he had gravity. I've only had someone actually hurt my thumb a little bit where I had to change my grip once in 20 years of grappling. So grab it, own it, okay? First basic way, a lot of times we go to this from transitions, like a upa sweep from guard, hip bump sweep. I'm gonna put my knee here to the middle, I'm gonna sit back, post over his head, and take the hands to the back of the head. The best range of motion is small banana to the back of the head. Hammer lock, omoplata, whatever it is. Okay? So I'm here, I grab, I'm gonna bring the knee in for a little balance and you get space for my leg to come over his head. Here, post, rock. Now I don't go so far where he could, if he was strong, he could bridge into me, but I'm just here controlling and then there for my finish. Okay. And now, if he defends and he grabs his shorts or he grabs his hands together. So I'm getting the lock and he's starting to get something here. And I'm trying to get him. Number one, I can fight the grip and rip. Don't fight against the material. Don't fight against his hands. Push, pull, yank. And then I can start to work. And this time I'll take his hand to his armpit. Just to show a different way of finishing. Take the hand to the armpits also. Okay, I could also throttle. Before we get to that, I could also throttle. I could also do throttle out wrist lock if I wanted to break his forearm, torsion style. Here, I can actually cause compound fracture. Okay, real catch wrestling, real double wrist lock. Real double wrist lock, by the way, is we're kind of in the habit of always grabbing here because the MMA gloves, you can't really grab the gloves, hold the gloves. So typically, and just in general grappling, when someone's sweaty, you can grab the notch with your middle finger here to hold locks, top wrist lock, bottom wrist lock, arm bars, whatever. Better grip is grabbing the 4 fingers, grabbing the hand, rotating out here. Yeah, look, he's already getting wrist lock. And I'm going to take the hand to the back to his armpit. So, better lock. Okay? So anytime I can torsion out, here, much tighter lock. Look at that, just into his armpit. Okay, so all kinds of different ways of doing these locks. Okay, now if he grabs his hands together or shorts together, besides just ripping and yanking, if you got his grip together, let me get the grip first, and he puts his hands together, I'm going to go a little catch key lock. Kung Fu, arm weave. Boom, grab my own triceps. Now I could finish the same way as before if I'm a little beginner or just in a hurry. Put your foot up and take it to the back of the head. More experienced and a tighter lock, if the guy's just super, super strong and tough, I can go here and kind of sit out my hips, do case gatami, hip out to the side, sit on his face if need be, and then this way. So it's the same lock. It's an old catch key lock or a double arm weave. It's very, very tight in here. So one more time. I'm in here. He grabs to defend. Instead of spending all day, if the guy's really, really strong, just go here, Kung Fu. Kung Fu, weave in. Boom, nice and tight. Grab your triceps. Grab behind the elbows. Make everything tight. I can post up and finish. Or I could sit out. Okay. And really, on bigger guys, I can even sit out a little more with my hips to the sky. So there's the old catch key lock. Another way of doing the double wrist lock is, hey guys, chill over there a minute. Another way I like is grabbing, posting, and in one motion, power motion on the balls of my feet, push and drive him to his side, pinch his head. So one power motion. Post, push, rotate, pinch. Now, the main important thing with this is don't let him get his hand to the front because then there's a fight. He grabs his clothing, he grabs his hip bone, he grabs his hands together. Yank, 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 it's hard. You gotta do this and practice it so you get his hand behind his back, behind his hip bone. Also, you see everyone doing this. If they post the leg up, this is a crappy lock. I haven't even isolated his joint, let alone his body. So if I go this way, rotate your legs out, yeah, or you can clock the other way, walk your legs the other way, walk out. You see all that range of motion? Too much space, too much space. So the right way is to pinch his head, grab this, small banana to the back. You'll see people teach this. He's pretty flexible for his size. Smaller guys are even more flexible, like Gracie. They can touch the back of their head. Don't take it out like this. People teach you here. For certain motions, certain places, I do like to isolate the elbow to my chest and take it out this way. But as a general rule, small banana to the back of the head is going to be the best on both big, small, everybody. Okay, so small banana, curve, half moon to the back of the head. Okay? If he did defend, if he did here, yeah, he's got his hands together. Again, don't just yank, 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 yank. Pull, yank. So clear it. So I'm going to push down and then yank up. Don't fight the grip, especially if he's got an S grip. Don't fight up, down, up. Break it here. Ooh. Okay? From there, there's neck cranks, there's head scissors. Depending on where my legs are, it's always going to be different. I can possibly just grab in here and get the legs here, and I can kind of here my legs, and I'm going to pull his head forward. Okay? So I can head scissor him this way. So we're fighting here. Sometimes it depends where my legs are. I can rock up on him, maybe get my left calf. I just got my ankle underneath his head. I can post here, and then I can cross my legs, and then I'm gonna, like triangle, pull his head in this way. I could go the other way. And get this from both sides, this side and on the other side. So I'm here, pinching his head. I'm gonna ride his face with my knee and shin, drive his face to the ground. And then I might be able to just put my elbow into his ribs and clock out his head this way like a neck breaker. So his head scissor either direction, possibly. And it's always going to depend where your legs go. So I can scrape his face, boom, here, and then put that elbow into his ribs, and then clock him out this way. Sorry. Okay, above and beyond that, sometimes when I'm gripping this, and I'm fighting, and I'm fighting, and I'm fighting, I'll just, instead of fighting the grip, I'll just fall to my side and try to put in the neck scissors, leg scissors on the neck. Choke him right here. See? I got his throat, I got under his chin. I'm still fighting with his grip. Actually, I can pull that elbow to my ribs and then put the knees together. Just one more time on that side. So we're here, post up, boom, we're kind of end up in there scramble. He's coming up on a single leg, and I'm trying to power him back down. Don't let him come on that single. I'll just fall to my side, loosen up, get that in his neck, leg scissor choke. Okay, couple more. From here, you can always transition to the armbar, right? I got my Kimura, aka double wrist lock. Grip, of course I can slide or post up and go to an armbar. He's nice enough to let me get an armbar there. Sweet, cool, awesome. So of course I can go to that armbar. Maybe I transition to the armbar and he's a fighter like he is and he's a strong guy like he is, and I go for it. And I'm here, and now I'm yanking, I'm trying to get your hands together. I'm trying to break the grip. And I can't break the grip. And I go for the armbar, but it still doesn't break his grip. I decided to go for it anyway. Ugh, shit. Now we're still in an armbar fight. And he didn't break his grip, right? Okay, so right away, I got the bottom wrist insert, so I'll do bottom leg. Usually on arm scissors, you'll do top wrist, top leg. Even though other people don't teach that. Usually, except for this situation, you do top wrist, top leg on an arm scissor. But in this situation, the bottom wrist is inserted, so I'll do bottom leg. Do bottom leg, arm scissor, compression lock, bicep slicer, there. Now, what other people teach wrong, even good instructors, and some of you will kind of figure out eventually who I'm talking about, have a nice DVD set out, but they teach this. They teach, and they come way out here, okay? Now you don't know this move, but watch this. If I'm trying to arm scissor you, step your leg, crawl your body this way, and I'll arch your hips up to this guy. Oh, he just almost broke my elbow in a straight arm bar. So people teach that wrong. Okay, so anyway, again, I'm on the double wrist lock position, and I switch up to the arm bar, but he doesn't break his grip. Boom, I'm going for an arm bar, going for an arm bar. Take this, over, here, triangle, pull. Don't fall way over here though. because there's an armbar counter waiting to happen. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. The only other way is a rocker Kimura from half guard, rocker double wrist lock, from half guard to double. It doesn't take strength. Just quickly here, I grab the half guard again. I'm gonna rock him, put it behind his back, rock him, put it behind his back, rock him, put it behind his back, and he submits himself with his own body weight. I do the same thing sometimes from side up. So sometimes I'm here, and he's defending whatever. I'll do the same thing, and I'll just kind of take it, I'll rock him and take the hand to the armpit, up into the armpit, as I talked about before. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks.